Time for us to discuss the activities of the senator representing Abia North Senatorial Zone. Talking about the former governor of Abia State and the Senate Chief Whip, Dr. Orji Kalu. So I welcome you to the show. It is a live simulcast here on Flow 94.9 FM, ABN Online Radio and Television, Vision Africa 104.1 FM, and Real 99.1 FM in Aba. My name is Ginika Olwaha. The spokesperson to Dr. Orji Kalu, Honorable Maduko Koro, is also here. Honorable, welcome. Good morning.
Thank you, Ginika, and thank you, the good people of Abia State, God's own state.
Okay, just take a listen to this, then we'll come back to react to this.
Qualify a candidate by INEC or ABSEC or any name you call it. Once with any name you call it, whether ABSEC or INEC, any contradiction between Nigerian Constitution and any other document, Nigerian Constitution will take precedence. So I want them to be very careful in what they are doing. This is why I need to talk to this general house and agree that we as a party, we must be ready to go for our election. We are not afraid of anybody. They should not be afraid of us. We need a participatory democratic process. We don't want to harass anybody. We don't want anybody to harass us. Time is gone when they used to go to houses to harass our members. And I'm sure nobody can do it on Abia State of today. If you try it, we match you back. If you harass us, we harass you back. Because there's no need of going to police innocent citizens in their villages or call them out and arrest them on eve of election. We are not going to take that route. Nobody in any local government, please, you must identify this is a electoral returning officer, this is a electoral, what do you call them? Electoral officer and returning officer. We must see all of them. And you must guide them. You never go anywhere to go and urinate. Because once they say they are going to urinate, they run away. And the next thing you hear on the radio is that election has been concluded. It's not going to happen. We show them good faith in Edo, they must show us good faith in Abia. They should not try anything from it. We have been living peacefully with the governor. There is no political violence, there is nothing. And we want it to continue that way. Because we must be brothers keepers. You know the beauty of democratic government. The beauty of election is time limit. Few years ago I was the governor here. Today I'm not the governor here. In 3 years' time, we can say we don't have to be governor. So whether he wants to paint his name or red or black or white, there is no time that is better than now. Now is time for you to remember through this little democratic process. You might do every other thing, you can't get it right. In democracy, there is one man, one vote. If you do it well, you might have a better name that you did not do. There are many things that make democracy to work. The software of democracy is the rule of law, obeying the laws of the nation, obeying the laws of ABSEC, obeying the constitutional law, and the other hardware of democracy is the roads and every other thing. Yes. If you do not find my road, give me software of democratic process. That is enough. So I want to urge all of you to start firmly to fight for this cause. We are not going to leave anything for anybody saying they will write it in government house. We will go to the government house and bring out the result sheet. We are capable of doing that. We go and get out the result sheet if they store it here, and nobody will leave it here. What we want, the result sheet must be in the election places. It's not going to be in anybody's house. It's not going to be in anybody's office. It has to go from ABSEC to the local government headquarters. That is the standard we will use to participate in the election. That is the standard we want to see that election will be held. That will be the standard that the party APC here will agree with. We are not concerned today about tiring of roads. No, we are not concerned about removal of refuse things on the road. Let me also mention it. It is the duty of every member of this party. Our party policy is the national, it is the public secretary can decode and announce party policy. It's the duty of any member of this party to criticize through daily print media, through electronic media, through social media, through any media, to criticize any wrong thing the government is doing. It's your personal leadership. It's not just the job of the public secretary. Every member of the party has a right to say out his mind, this is bad and this is good. That's why God created our mouth. We must use the mouth created by God to say what is wrong and what is bad. Please, today,
there you have it, Honorable, your principal, Dr. Joseph Kalu, actually calling on your party members to ensure that they guard whatever vote they must gather during that election and make sure that the vote counts. He also addressed the issue of APSEC, actually urging them to make sure that there's free, fair, and credible process during that election.
Oh, of course, we want to sound it as a warning that this is the first time in Abia State we're going to have election. We're going to have a credible election. We must have a fair election. We must have a peaceful election. And anything beside that, the law will take its course. And this is the first time that APC, as a progressive party, has come out to say to everybody that that day of election, that local government election, when you cast your vote, you got to get out of that place. And for the first time, APC as a political party, we are going to follow the vote. We are going to vote. We are going to count the votes. We are going to monitor our votes and make sure that the name of the individual who wins that election must be announced. The time of the old narrative has gone, where you have a lot of people, they come and they don't even come with the ballot papers. They don't come with electoral materials. They come and they make announcements in wherever places they go to hide and seek. But this time around, it's not going to be so. But I am happy that APC as a political party, we are doing very well. APC as a political party, we have fielded candidates that are very credible. We have fielded candidates that are popular. We have fielded candidates that understand what time it is. Because the new narrative has come to bear on Abia people. Because enough of suffering from Abia. Enough is enough. And this is the only time that we are saying that we got to take the bull by the horn. For the first time, we are going to look up to the governor and say, give us our money. Each time, at every end of the month, that is revenue allocation that comes to the state must come as it was in Abuja. This time around, ain't nobody going to play hanky-panky. If it's 10 naira for Bende local government, that 10 naira must come to Ndebende. Or they only blane bubia, or they akpopa na korea, ego blarunde Bende, ego blarunde isi alangwa, ego larunde aba. APC government gasi governor, nyayo kbuai, minyera yo kbuai, aya ga Abuja ga kpari nda Abuja, lodigo kbunyera. Time abiela, time agala, where people come, they divide the money that belongs to the people. When we talk about politics, and when we talk about good governance, and when we talk about political science, it's all about local. Every politics is local. And the most critical element in politics is the local government. This time around, people will know that representation and representativeness has come to bear on the good people of Abia State.
No, we are still talking about that election. Does it bother you that as it stands today, there are a series of court injunctions flying left, right, center, trying to stop that the process? Your party, APC, you have one. Then the other side, PDP, they also have one. Does it bother you?
Yeah, because it doesn't bother me. We got to get to the root of the matter. What actually has happened, let people understand what is going on in with our party APC. We are challenging the APSEC to live up to its tenets of say free, fair, and peaceful election. Professor Mpankpa, the ball is in your court to understand that Abia people must hold you responsible if anything goes wrong. We are saying that time has come that the will of the people, the wishes of the people must be adhered to. And we are saying that you cannot, it's not fair, it's not proper, it's not fitting that people, the candidates, fielded by APC or even fielded by PDP or even fielded by other political parties will be charged enormous fees. How can you tell a councillor from Ozitem to go and pay ABSA 10,000 naira, 20,000 naira, 30,000 naira before he or she is certified as a candidate? How can you charge me money when I don't have billboard? I don't have the wherewithal to set up billboard. I have paid my money to print my posters. And you say for Maduko Okoro or for any other person to paste your poster on the wall, even in front of my house.
But Honorable, of course, you know ABSA. That's their major mandate.
No. It's not. It has never been done before. It has never been done before in Abia, where you have to pay separate money to ABSA. You pay money if you are going to establish your poster on a billboard, but not in my house. What are we talking about? We talk about democracy here. ABSA has the right to charge you when it comes to the public domain to establish your big flex on a billboard. That is the job of ABSA, because that's revenue. But revenue doesn't mean that I got to pay you money to put poster up in my house, that I got to pay you money to put a poster in my church or in my school. Man, we got to be real this time. That's not how you pursue money. The other ways you generate revenue, you have to be creative to look at ways. You even have to give incentive to councillors to set up billboards. Then you can charge them. But not telling that every councillor must pay. Every candidate must pay money. What if I decide I don't want to use billboard? What if I decide I want to use Ekwe? What if I decide I want to use Gong to establish myself? I don't have money to print posters. Why should I then pay ABSA money? It's not right. It's not proper. It's unfitting. And this is what we're saying, that we have woken up to tell them that they don't know what time it is. This time is for us to do the dancing and do the dancing very well. And they are scared of APC, and that's why they are trying to make all this maga in order to grab money. You don't grab money like that.
Okay, but
this is taxpayers' money.
Now let's come to your own party, the APC. Yes. I know that you have some fracas within your fold. You have some issues, internal squabbles.
Yes.
Some candidates have not emerged in some local government, or have they emerged today?
That is not your problem. It's not anybody's
problem. You have 2
problem.
weeks to do that.
Yes, it's our problem with APSEC. It's not our problem with Ginika. It's not our problem with Tom, Dick and Harry. It's the problem of APC within APC. So we have rectified, or we're going to rectify everything before 18th of December. So that is our internal problem that we have. You don't wash your dirty linen in the public. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you that Tom was not happy over what Dick did or over what Harry did. But we have our party chairman ably represented by Donatus Unwankpa. We have people that are capable to turn things around when we got what we call internal issues that need to be grabbed up. So we are not bothered about that. It is our problem, Ginika. And we want to tell Abia people, don't bother what people tell you. We got to fix our house. And we're going to fix it very well, because APC has come to take over power in the 17 local governments. And we are going to bring democracy to the doorsteps of every Abian. For the first time, you are going to see a vibrant political party, APC, insane. Here we have come to touch the lives of the people. Here we have come to say that power belongs to the people. Here we have come to say that Almighty God, in whatever we do, we always calling God. And this time around, APC is a party to beat.
I also know that last week there was an expanded caucus meeting of the APC, and your principal, Dr. Orji, Kalu, actually charged party members to make sure that they create that opposition role, which you're supposed to do in the state. You check the excesses of state government and make criticism where necessary. Let's listen to that call, and then we'll come back.
So, for us, we are prepared to follow our party. And everybody, leave all these rumors. When you hear rumors, is where people want to fail. We are a party building. We must give everybody the chance to participate in an open primary. Most of you know me here. If I'm looking for election and I fail, I go home and congratulate the other. Nobody will be favored. No special candidate among all of us here. Everybody will participate in open primary. Open. If you win, you have done well. If you don't win, you go home and cry. And come back the next day and join those that won. To go and campaign for the party, because the party the Supreme Court. So you people should stop carrying all kinds of things you said. In democracy, people must participate, not enemies that will participate, only people will participate. People who are telling you we are going to have to come for meeting because of this reason and talking rubbish. You need to forcefully take over power from here. Power is not given on the platter of gold. It's not given on the platter of water. Power has to, because if you allow these people, they perpetrate what they are doing against here, we are not going to allow it. If any of you will allow it, I will not allow it. I will take it by myself to fight. There is room to fight. Fight for genuine democracy. Fight for opposing democracy. How can APC be here? You don't criticize anything. You don't see bad governance. You don't see people not pay salaries. You don't see anything. You don't see nothing. I'm a former governor. I have a channel of talking to the governor. And I speak to him, this is not good, this is good. It's left for him to listen to. So you people should also speak out, because it's a part of democratic process. You don't keep quiet and want to win election. You need to energize the person. Person needs to come with a lot of energy. I've not ever seen that energy among all of you. On our own side, we do our best to make sure there will be energy in the party. I want to thank the state executive for the current tour they are having. They're not going to bend.
Okay, he was actually saying that you must make sure that you keep the state government.
Yes.
You know the party.
Keep them on their toes.
Exactly. Check
yes.
whatever thing they are doing.
Yes.
And the member representing Bende Federal Constituency was here a few days ago,
yes.
and I asked the same question. Why is it that you don't speak out when things are going wrong? And your principal has also made some point about that.
But I think I'm not here to speak on behalf of my political party, the APC. That is why we have able people like Right Honorable Donatus Nwankpa. That's why we have my very good friend, Benedict Gosin. We have a lot of capable hands, but you know that one person can never be an abider of an island. You know that as you go in the process, even in life, you got to learn. You make some mistakes, you learn from your mistakes, and then you keep on moving. What we are doing in APC, simple as that. My principal has spoken and spoken strongly and forcefully, and saying we got to wake up to let Abians know that salaries that weren't paid, it's time for us to make that change. We got to let Abians know that gratuities, pensioners that have been neglected, we got to make the change. We got to understand that this time around we are moving the world into the hinterland to let people know that this is the time that you have to stand by your votes, to stand for your right, in saying that PDP never performed. We are going to right the wrongs that PDP never did what they're supposed to do. And this is a serious matter because all politics local. This election will be visited by notable individuals in Abia State. My principal, His Excellency Senator Orji Kalu, is going to be here campaigning. If it comes to the worst, Orji Kalu, the distinguished senator, is going to be in the polling unit as an agent of APC. Now let me see how somebody can rig election. When you are looking at Orji Kalu as a polling agent, when you are looking at Benjamin Kalu as a polling agent, when you are looking at Nkiru Konye Jocha as a polling agent, when you look at somebody like Chijoke Chuku as a polling agent, and then most of us are going to be the foot soldier, we are going to stand by our unit and say this vote belongs to Iyam Garase that is in the village. This vote belongs to my brother that is from Iswato. This vote belongs to my brother that is from Okwa West or Okwa East. This vote belongs to my brother or sister from Obingwa. We are going to take the war right to the people, to the doorsteps of people.
We don't preach for war.
When we talk about war, we don't preach about war. In politics, it's about theater. You know, when I say war, we don't not talk about carrying guns or carrying machete. You're talking about intellectual war, where we are going to preach to the people and say the party to beat has come. And everybody knows today, as I'm talking to you, my friends in PDP are calling me. They are asking me to be calm, that they will vote for APC candidate, because we have fronted capable people. We have fronted people that cannot be questioned. Their integrity cannot be questioned. 99% of the people that we have fielded in APC are credible people, especially most of them that are entrepreneurs, most of them that have exercised their rights in their business domain outside the shores of Nigeria. And it's time they are coming back to say our responsibility is to build industries in the locales. We are going to establish every chairman in this election that is going to be elected on the platform of All Progressives Congress. We are going to build industry in the 17 local government. You are going to see 17 industries when you elect people that are from APC. We haven't come to joke. We have come to touch the lives of the people, because the people are the ones that are suffering, those people in the villages. And we are by time to wake everybody up and say, APC, here we come. APC, we got the broom. APC, man your unit. APC, vote for the people. APC, vote for change. APC, the new narrative. APC, the new blood. The new blood. When Abians have made original mistakes, they won't make that mistake again. We are saying that we have come and we have a reason to say, Lord Almighty, that created Abia, God's own state, God must prove to us that he is really the God of Abia. When we go out on the 18th, Abians will know that we have changed, and we have come for a very big change, and that is the APC.
It appears that this is a harvest time for your party. I understand that about 500 new members in Arochukwu, they've decided to join your party, the APC. I also know that some former commissioners, talking about former commissioner for finance in Abia State, Obi Noriako, has joined you. Is it true?
Yes, of course. You know, we don't hiding it. You know, when we told people in the beginning that Governor Omai was coming into APC, they thought it was fluke. It wasn't fluke. We are real. This is real. This is a rejuvenated APC. This is a party that have the likes of Orji Kalu, a man who is known all over the world, a man that the people love on the streets. It's only Senator Orji Kalu that walked the streets of Abia, and people will hail him even 12 midnight. This is the only man that the heavens has smiled upon him and said, God want to use Orji to better the lives of people. And everybody are looking at the charisma. People are looking at the charm. People are looking at the class of Orji Kalu. We have Orji Kalu, and we are proud to have somebody like Orji Kalu. Why can't you join the trend when you want to partner with Orji Kalu? That's why we are seeing somebody, my very good friend, Abba Boy, George Nnanna Kalu, who was a former commissioner here, a staunch man, a big stakeholder in PDP. Today they came to Neya, Ibere, and we handed them the broom. It is a great honor for you to walk into Neya and to ask Orji Kalu, please give me that broom. I want to join you in the force to change the narrative, for the betterment of the people. Our people have suffered for a whole long time. He ain't going to suffer no more again. And that's why we say people like Obi Noriako, who has come. Yes, we welcome Obi Noriako. Whatever that he has done in the past, we have said, okay, if the people are forgiving you, we are welcoming you so that we will reshape you. So that when people that when you were commissioner, you didn't touch their lives. Now, you have come to a better place where we give you a better cushioning, and so that you will learn from your mistakes and then say whatever position that Obi Noriako is going to hold again, that is going to touch the lives of the people. May God Almighty continue to bring 500, even because the 500 are defected, that because of Orji Kalu. And we got a good big fish in Aro, in Iyechowa Ancient Kingdom, what we call Joe Ezaro, a very, very humble man, a very big man in Abga. He has said, I want to join Orji Kalu in that preaching of the gospel of Orji Kalu, in selfless service to humanity, in touching the lives of people, in the philosophy of Oyukeism. That is what people are following. The philosophy of Oyukeism, according to the Bible of Orji Kalu, political Bible of Orji Kalu, is about mutual respect. It's about partnership. It's all about self-respect. It's all about patriotism. It's about hard work and industry. And it's about equity, love, justice, and fair play. And that's the simple philosophy, that whatever you do in life, give to the people that don't have. When you serve people, God will serve you in his infinite mercy. And that's what we are preaching. The Oyukeism theory is working. The wave is everywhere. Everybody is saying, stronger OUK, together OUK, united OUK. APC is the party, and APC is the party to beat. And we are saying to Abia people, unu bahara, ihe niile ha mere unu bahara wa. Ugbua egwu abela. Ọ bụrụ egwu eke nke ndị gịnị ka ọ na-agba. Ọ na-agbakwa ya ọjọ. Anyị ejinderekwala ugbua. Anyị sịrịkwa anyị na-evusara unu packages, palliatives. Like Nevusa, APC will bring the palliative. Okay. APC will touch old men, old women in the villages. There are young boys, young girls in the villages. Nobody is talking about them. Nobody is helping them. Nobody talks about people going to school. Nobody talks about 3 square meters on tables of poor people. APC in the various local government will do that. Wait, for instance, let me give you an instance. Somebody like not because I'm from that local government area, in Bende local government, where you have somebody like Chief Iken Naruodo, they call him Obinudo. This is a man that has vast business in Japan. He has left the business and said, whatever that I did in Japan, I want to replicate that in Bende local government. How can you beat that? You can't beat experience. And that's why everybody is keying in to the haters of APC, because the big man, the leader, the papa of Bende politics, the papa of Fofa politics, the papa of Isialangwa politics, the papa of Abia politics, Orji Kalu is on board. And everybody must key in, and more people are coming. In the next couple of weeks, you are going to see the upheaval. We are going to do what we call the domino effect, where a lot of people from all political parties outside APC will join APC, because APC is the party to beat. We are going to make a big announcement next week. You are going to be happy that 2 big fishes in Abia are going to join APC. Right. And that will be the end of everything. The end of suffering for Ndabia. Okay. All right. You are going to help us this time around. APC is the party. We are going to work hard. We are going to work for the people. You're not working for our pockets, but working for the betterment of man, woman, and child.
The program is still Dr. Orji Kalu Speaks, and it is live on ABN Online Radio and Television, Vision Africa 104.1 FM, and Real 99.1 FM. in Aba, and this is Flow 94.9 FM. Don't forget that you can also see what is happening right here in the studio. Just go over to www.facebook.com/Flow949FM. We'll take a breather. When we come back, Honorable will look at that call where your principal asks Igbos to actually jettison the idea of restructuring, but focus on producing Nigerian president of Igbo extraction. Stay with us.
At Flow 94.9 FM, we've got conducive and well-secured environment for business, high-tech video studio, a state-of-the-art production studio. You can also listen live on www.flow949fm.com and watch our videos on YouTube at Flow FM TV. Flow 94.9 FM, not just radio, but a complete broadcasting house.
Restructuring. I said it in Apogo's house. I'm first the president of Igbo extraction, which, if they negotiate very well with the Northerners, they can get it. It's about negotiation, and it's time they can give it to them. So I can never stop Igbos from running for president. I say that Igbos should forget about restructuring. First, big chance. Everything is possible. Just talk with the Northerners. Talk with the Northerners, talk with the Westerners, the Yorubas, the Hausas. What is good for the other people is also good for them. So I think they have a very big chance, and they can do it, because it's about our country, the stability of this country. The unity of the country is more important. It's more important than any other thing. We believe in the unity of the country. I have never stopped from my secondary school days to my university days to any day. The unity of the country is unquestionable. It's a beautiful country. It's a beautiful country. Politicians should stop hatred, envy, and jealousy. That's where Africa is. This is what is killing us. If Buhari is president and he has built Niger Bridge, everybody should praise him for building Niger Bridge. They have done the express, so everybody should do that. Let us leave jealousy and dishonesty. Well, when we get to that river, we cross. I'm still having a senator of Abia North, and I want President Buhari to finish his tenure first. When we get to that bridge, Nigerians ask I'm very capable of doing this. Very, very capable.
All right, Igbos can actually get the presidency if they liaise with the North, yes, and shun the idea of restructuring. Yes. That's exactly what your principal said in that debate.
Yes. No, the essence of the whole statement is this. We don't need to waste our precious time talking about restructuring. When we talking about taking the bull by the horn, it's not our basic right to say that we got to be president or we got to have president of Igbo extraction. But we say that believing in equity, justice, and fair play, the South has taken their turn, the North has taken their turn, the Southwest have taken their turn. It is proper, it is fitting, and it is justified and justifiable anywhere in the world that it should come to Southeast. And let's give Southeast the chance. But the only way we can also grab this power is by negotiating with other ethnicities. We cannot lie on saying it belongs to us. Power belongs to only God himself. But we will say, we will negotiate with you. We got to negotiate because this country, green, white, green, belongs to each and every one of us. And nobody should make the mistake to take the Igbo for granted, because we got the resources, we got the power, we got the brain. But we're saying, for the betterment of our children yet unborn, Southeast must come on board and test what God has given each and every one of us. And that is the purpose of leadership. And that is the purpose of governance and good governance. And I think we have crop of Igbos that can take over power for the betterment of every individual in this committee of nation called Nigeria. And that's as simple as ABC. It doesn't need a rocket scientist to let us know that Igbos got what it takes to be what they want to be. And we are happy that we have crop of Igbos that can run this country and run this country effectively. We have Igbos that are entrepreneurs. We have Igbos that have international connections. We have Igbos that are very, very brilliant, and we will do what we can do, and then you see the God-given special gift in each and every one of us. We're going to do for the betterment of Nigeria. Igbos anywhere in the world has always survived. You go to United States of America, even if you go to the most remotest part of United States of America, Alaska, you meet an Igbo man. You go anywhere, even if you go to Hawaii in United States, you meet an Igbo man or Igbo woman. What we are saying, that chance must be given to Southeast to say that we can run this country and run it very well for every Nigerian. Okay,
Honorable, let's now go over to our health tips segment where Dr. Onyekachi Chilike of Gerald Chilike Foundation is standing by. Of course, they are working in conjunction with OUK Foundation. Good morning, Dr. Onyekachi. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, Mr. Ginika. How are you today?
I'm fine. Hope you are okay too.
Yes, I am. Good morning, Honorable Maduka.
Good morning, Dr. Achilike.
All right, Doc, tell us what you have for us today on the health tips segment.
Good morning to the good people of Abia State. Good morning, fellow Nigerians. On behalf of Dr. Orji Kalu Foundation, in collaboration with Gerald Achilike Healthcare Foundation, I, Dr. Onyekachi Achilike, wish to advise you on the first result when you experience unusual symptoms in your system. Most people call me to tell me their health challenges. When I inquire of the duration, some will say 6 months, some will say 1 year, some 2 years. When I ask, what have you done since? The story is the same. Some will say they've gone to laboratory to run some tests. Some will say they've gone to pharmacy to buy some drugs. Yet the symptoms persist. I will go further to ask them, what's the diagnosis? What are you treating? The story is the same. They say it's serious malaria. They say it's serious typhoid. Okay, you've taken malaria drug from pharmacist. The symptoms persist. What do you think you should do? The next thing is, my pastor said it's an attack. All these are wrong approaches. Very, very wrong. Please, my good people, if you experience unusual symptoms in your system, normally as a human being, you can go and buy your usual paracetamol. When you take it for 2 days and the symptoms persist, please consult a medical doctor for proper diagnosis and approach. You will find out that these symptoms that last for 1 year, 2 years, will not even last for up to 2 months. Okay. You will get yourself.
All right. Okay, thank you so much, Doc. So obviously the advice is there. Do not patronize over, go to chemist to get any drug of any kind. Just go over to the clinic and meet a medical practitioner. Thank you so much, Doc. But before you go, kindly drop your number so that people can actually reach out to you.
0803 670 7369.
Say it again, please.
0803 670 7369.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Gerard Onyekachi Chilike. Thank you so much for joining us on the show today. Okay, Honorable, before we come to the issue of projects, I would like us to open the phone lines. Let's get some reactions from our listener. The numbers to call are 08081826949 or 09116052949. Also send your SMS on 09065108289. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning. Welcome.
My name is Josiah. Hello. Good morning, Ginika Marcel. On the matter of good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Joe.
My name is Josiah Kalu. I call him from the Center of Excellency. Better.
Welcome. Go ahead.
Talking about project. I so much love today's discussion. Talks about project. Project is project in Abia North now. Project is not a new thing. Project is what we have been seeing every day. Orji Kalu has made a project to become a common thing in Abia North. Orji Kalu has made a project so that whenever you are going, you can freely bold say that my senator is performing well. Passing a bill is not the issue. What you are discussing now is how many projects have you brought to your constituency. Is what you are after. I am praying to God for God to guide Orji Kalu. Also give him long life and prosperity for him to continue the good work which he has started in Abia.
All right.
Thank you. And God bless you.
Thank you so much. Hello, good morning. Hello?
Hello. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
What's your
Just
name?
permit me to speak vernacular. My name is Deputy Sandobina. I'm calling from Newton.
Okay.
Awuda Ocean Kingdom, precisely.
All right. Go ahead.
Yes. There's a Okwawo. The Okwa there.
Chineke gozie gị nwunye m.
This kind program. Maka ịjụrụ n'aka nza. Ihe m chọrọ isi bụ Chineke ya bụ onye isi anyị ume. Nke afọrọ nkwa Chineke maka ya nwadola na-enye ụmụ ma o bido ya taa. Bifo ma mgbe ọka bụ gọvanọ osite maịme ka mmadụ nakwa abịa iruo ala bekee ibe ọjị nọ. Ịkpọ ọhala ọjị ihe ọbụla ịchọ ji nwetacha gbuo ya. Chineke gọzie ya.
Amen.
Adakwanore ihe ọbụla ọ chọrọ onye nwetacha gbuo ya.
Amen.
Ndị ọ na-akpọ n'ụwa sị onye Igbo ya bụ prezident, onye Igbo ya bụ onye mara onye atụrụ ọjị bụ onye ọ ga-anọ one side. Anyị nwaanyị eme ka nchielu o nwesachagbu ihe ọ chọrọ. Anyị emeela ere senet. Anyị kwa ka emere ihe ọbụla ọ chọrọ. Maka ụdị mmadụ ọ bụ onye ọbụla achọ. Izu m gaa anyị na-egwu a onwe onye amị mmechiri anyị na-egwu a mgbe onye isi anyị ka a nọrọ ya ekuje. Onye amị chọọ ikwe ekwasị m nwaanyị. Living isi gbawasịrị ya gị n'ime ile politiks akpụge ma nwere ma president ọ bụghị local gọọmenti chairman onye nwe popularity maka ha agam of number o nwere lot to do with popularity which m maara ele onwe onye ọzọ ya emele ya ma ọ bụ onye isi ya gbara ute.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Hello, good morning. Hello? Hello? Okay, maybe when you're ready you can call back. Hello, good morning. Hello? Hello? Okay, Honorable, let's go over to the project.
Yes.
Give us update as far as the project going on in Abia North Senatorial Zone.
Okay, like as usual, Ginika, which you aptly know, that Abia North is a construction site. And this is the first time I keep saying it. I'm not saying it because I want to say it. I'm saying it because they are facts. Anybody that is doubting what I am saying on air should come to Abia North and see what is happening. We are breaking down the walls of underdevelopment and giving succor and giving hope to the people to say, now I have a real senator. Like the previous caller said, it's not about how many bills you push. It's about the quantity of things you bring to your people. Orji Kalu has not been there for 1 year, 2 years. And look at what he has done more than what folks have been in the Senate have never done. Orji Kalu has touched the lives of people, the real people, when you go to the hinterland. Today, nobody will ever believe what has happened in Itumbuzo. Itumbuzo is a no-go area. But today, motor vehicles are happening in Itumbuzo. Itumbuzo people will enjoy the festive period for the first time in their lives. What kind of man is Orji Kalu? Go to Arochukwu, you keep hearing the Igbo Palace. But go today, the people of EHO are rejoicing because we are creating path roads for them. Go to Arochukwu, we are creating new site for Ndaro. where our people will enjoy themselves and know here is a senator. Am I going to talk about Ohafia? Am I going to talk about Item? Am I going to talk about the erosion control in Ibere? Am I going to talk about Isugwato, where Ginika is from? We are doing a lot of things. Look at the primary schools. We are demolishing primary schools today as I'm talking to you. 12 primary schools, they are under rehabilitation. I don't come here to do cho because I told people when we started this project, I said for the first time in the history of Ndabia, you are going to see a senator that is creating what we call People's Partnership Project. In other words, any contractor that comes into a village, you must use the local content. You must use the people in the villages. They must supply you with the material. Okay. Don't bring material from Jupiter for us. And it's happening today. The primary schools are in good shape. And I'm happy. And I'm so excited. And that is why I'm proud to work for Orji Uzokalo.
Let's take some calls. Hello, good morning. Hello?
Hello.
Hello, good morning. What's your name?
Good morning. This is Jerry Manuel calling from Itimbozo.
Welcome.
Good morning, Ginika.
Welcome. Good morning.
Good morning, Mother Coco.
Good morning.
Yeah. Please, we want to appreciate Senator Orji Uzokalo for the wonderful work he has been doing in Abia North. Itimbozo people were like people forgotten. But in this era, Itimbozo people are rejoicing. Please, I want to comment on the incoming election. This local government election, if they can assure us of all the proper things should be done during the election, we are sure APC will excel.
Amen.
APC will win.
Amen.
Because the APC is on ground. APC is the only party that will say a thing and they do it. Genika and Dr. Madukokoro, everything he has been saying on radio are factual and they are on ground. Those things are the things that make us proud of APC. I'm proud of Dr. Orji Uzokalo and Benjamin Kalu. He is also helping him to see that the people of Abia North and Bende rejoice.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Now to the SMS line. Good morning, Honorable Maduka from Abia, but has followed. I'm not from Abia, but has followed the politics of Abia before I came to work in Abia in 2012. None has been like OUK. OUK has no time attacking others by employing others to castigate and insult others. OUK speaks for his people, not in praise singing. I love that man. Prince from Umuahia. Okay. Good morning. I want to use this opportunity to thank God for giving us our amiable Senator OUK to Abia North Senatorial Zone from FEDECO. Let's take some calls. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome.
Ambassador Chukwemeka, I'm calling from Umuahia.
Welcome, Chukwemeka.
I want to thank you people for bringing out this program. I've also asked this question before. I think the aim of opposition is to bring the government to the toes. Because when you look at the advisors to the governor, most of them tell the governor what to do or where he's not doing well. It's work of the opposition to criticize critically and in a positive direction. So if the boss, Senator Orji Uzokalo has said so, you people should follow it, but do it in the right process. Then on issue of this local government election, right from the first day they are saying it, I told them if we are going to do a proper election in other states, that everybody will be happy with it. It has to be properly done. And not telling us we are going to do election just 3 months. Which time will they come? Up till now, I don't even know those who are contesting election in Umuahia North, Umuahia South. We are not seeing any person. So instead of doing an election that people will criticize and put us into problem, I advise the government to postpone it. Give us 3 months. Let us know those who we are electing. Because the closest election is the local government election. No matter people are saying rigging. Our problem is this. Who are going to represent the local government area? Because the governor cannot be everywhere. So this is the government that is closer to us. If IFEC is hearing me, postpone it to the next 3 months so that we put ourselves together, put our house together, and they know those who are going to. But if they are still going to do it in December, I personally will not vote. I will not participate.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, Gileka.
Welcome, Prince Will.
Yeah, good morning, Honorable Madoka.
Good morning.
Yeah, Honorable, I still remember Mr. Prince Will from Omonachogo.
Welcome.
Honorable, I know you have enlisted my brother's constituency on your project list.
No, he hasn't done that.
Which one is it?
Honorable,
He pleaded for my case that you should.
No problem. Is that
last time you promised me of doing that. I hope you have done it.
No, we have done that, Prince Will. We are going to hit Okporenyi.
Not Okporenyi, my own place.
Oh, to Gineka.
Yes.
Gineka has been enjoying. Go to Imeji Primary School. We have given it to Gineka. Go to Otankpa. We have given it to because of Gineka. We are touching 2 primary schools. And what else does it want? Let's give others and share the thing equitably. Prince Will.
In my local neighborhood, we say
yes.
Gineka is a brother. Make sure that his constituency is being.
I will take care of your request very well. I will take care of your request.
Now,
go ahead.
Let me just straight one of the points you have said. The local government election in Abia State. And to me, I love what the governor is doing. But as a political observer as I am, I can observe that the ruling party is trying to claim they claim to be virgin when they are pregnant. Why should they use Abia State Electoral Commission? Why should they use it after 8 years? They shouldn't do that. Why should they give APSEC an extraordinary powers to remove to eliminate most of the candidates? It is not the duty of APSEC to do that. So anybody that goes to court, applies to go to court, let that person do it to correct this anomaly. Then for that the state government to tell us overnight that if the opposition don't want to do the election, they can continue with the transition committee. It is quite undemocratic. Let them go to the court, sort it out. All these problems that opposition is pointing, if they win the opposition there, they should conduct the election.
Okay, Prince.
If the governor doesn't want to do the election free and fair, let him not deceive us. Let him use the system of Kalu. Kalu said he's doing the election, while the PDP guy is trying to say they don't want to do.
Okay.
They boycott it.
All right.
They claim to be virgin when they are pregnant.
All right.
God bless you.
All right. Thank you so much, Prince Will. Honorable,
yes.
We are actually.
What I want to tell Abia people is to sit up. And I want to give you this commitment. For the first time again, you are going to see the horde of individuals that are going to come and campaign for our candidates. If we're going to have my boss, the distinguished senator, the chief whip of Nigeria's 9th Senate, one of the biggest moguls in Africa, coming to be a polling agent, you know that we're not joking. Orji is coming out to be a polling agent to make sure that the lives of the people are touched. What I'm going to tell everybody out there, that when we go for that election, your vote must count. APC has come to stay. APC no shifting back. APC no backwardness again. APC is the party to beat. APC is here to give dividends of democracy in the local government areas. We are going to be out there to campaign. I'm going to be a polling agent in my unit. There will be no rigging of election. You cast your vote. We monitor the vote. Whatever they want to take the vote to, like my boss said, even if they take it to government house, we are going to government house to count the vote. And that vote must be the true reflection of the will and wishes of the people. This time around, if you can stand the heat in the kitchen,
okay,
you better get the hell out of it.
No.
That's what we're going to say. We're going to say you better get out of the kitchen.
Okay.
Gineka, let me correct it because hell is very hellish.
Yeah.
But we don't use such. But you know, you've never been into a kitchen before because the heat in the kitchen can put you into the state of oblivion. But what we're saying is that we're going to work together with other political parties to make sure that the truth must be told. The truth being told is by your vote. My vote must count. Gineka vote must count.
All right.
And everybody's must have his or her vote counted.
Thank you.
Gineka, that's what I want to say.
The spokesperson to Dr. Orji, Honorable Madukokoro, thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Thank you, Gineka.
And sincere thanks to ABN Online Radio and Television, Vision Africa 104.1 FM, Real 99.1 FM in Aba, And this is Flu 94.9 FM, the Flu of Godson State. Next will be the third tier. Let's talk more about the local government election that will be coming up on the 18th of this month. And Michael Oni is standing by. Good morning.